Come on, Smiler, rise and shine. Let's be having you. Hey, Smiler, shake a leg. Come on, Jimmy, wake up, shake a leg. I won't tell you it again.
I feel like death.
Is that right? Yeah, well, it smells as if something's died in here. Honey, you better watch yourself, lad, because your mother's onto you.
How do you mean?
She saw the state you were in, didn't she, last night? I told you you'd overdone it on the Isle Bevies. She finds out you went back on the smack, your feet won't touch. Do you know that? And I'm telling you, Jimmy, one more slip-up like that, and I'll hand it over to them Bevies myself.
Yeah, all right. Look, did you manage to get me methadone sources?
Is the Pope Catholic? You make sure you stay off the smack when you're on the script, you hear me?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Don't you be fobbing me off like that. This is serious stuff you're messing with. You could have killed yourself last night.
I know. I'm sorry. I won't do it again, promise.
You know, I was thinking about this problem with Jules. Do you think we should go round there and have a word?
No, I think we should just keep out of the girl's way and let her get on with her life. Which wouldn't be a bad idea for you either. After our discussion yesterday, I called in at the job centre. Gave me your details.
You have no right to do that. Anyway, we both know I'd never get a job without a reference.
Actually, I think you may be in luck. I may have fixed you up with something.
Doing what exactly?
What you do best. Retailing, of course. I mean, it's not in the same league as your last job at Niven's. It's just a small local shop that needs a part-time assistant.
Oh, so that's all I'm fit for, is it? Working the till at some suburban corner shop?
You said yourself you'd have to lower your sights. And what's happened to your determination to earn enough money to put Danny into a decent school?
Yeah, I know, but...
Look, I know you could do this job with your eyes closed, but at least give it a go. And take your mind off everything else.
Well, I suppose the positive thing is I wouldn't have heavy responsibilities. A little local shop, they're not going to put the kind of pressure on me that they did at Niven's, are they?
Walk it. All you have to do is give him a ring later on today.
Bev, where have you been? Shouldn't you be at the shop?
Excuse me. I am the manager. It's up to me when I work. Anyway, I've had more important things to do. Because I, Ron Dixon, I'm going to take you in hand.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, went to the doctor's this morning.
Why, what's up with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. It's you with the problem. And you wouldn't have that buckwheat I got you, so, picked up these leaflets instead.
Impotence. Simple solutions to a treatable condition. What would I want with them?
Do I have to spell it out?
Bev, in case you haven't noticed, darling, but I have already sired 3 children with no trouble at all. And I'm sure if push came to shove, I could quite easily manage another 3. But I don't want to. And I don't want you running around blabbing about it either, making out I'm past me best.
Well, I'm not going to tell anyone. Letting the world know me man can't do his duty. I'd never live it down.
Ah, David. I don't suppose you know anything about these, do you?
I don't know what makes you think I'd know anything about prospectuses for private schools. If I were you, I'd have a word with the delightful Susanna post-haste.
Yeah, well, she's had a bee in her bonnet about sending Matthew to private school, but I've told her it's absolutely out of the question. We can't afford it.
And, of course, she obeys your every word.
Actually, I think I know my wife, ex-wife. First ex-wife, and I've told her if we can't afford it, then that's the end of that. Anyway, she knows the financial pressure I'm under, what with Patricia's demands.
Max, Patricia only wants what she's entitled to. Oh, which reminds me, she's asked me to have a look at the restaurant account, so I'll call over later if that's convenient. Thanks for jogging my memory.
Look at the state of you. When you going to have a lie down or something?
Look, stop fussing round, will you? I don't want to.
Feeling rough? Yeah, well, it's not surprising, is it?
You're not going to give me another lecture, are you, Dad? You know, I've said I'm sorry, right? I know I should have gone back on the smack and all that. Just don't know what else to do. Things have got on top, haven't they? You know, the money and just know what the hell to do.
I know, son. I know how you feel. I honestly do. There's no way I'm going to let you slip up.
I knew you were back on the garbage. And he'll have you back on us as well, you know, if you don't watch
Oh,
out.
don't talk rubbish, will you? What you take me for, eh? That's the last thing I'd do.
God, I don't know what I'm going to do with the Betty. I told you, didn't I? I told you I wasn't going to have drugs in this house again, Jimmy. You'll never get him off that stuff.
I will. Look, love, he's getting proper help now, isn't he? From a doctor, from a counsellor.
He's a smackhead! You should turn him over to the police. They'll know what to do with him.
What? You can't do that. And what would we gain by that, Jackie, eh? The last place little Jimmy should be is jail. That'd see him off.
What about that bloke, Macca?
Oh.
You turned him over to the police, didn't you, for his own good?
Yeah. And I've never regretted anything more. Jackie, this is your son you're talking about here. Can't just bin him off. I don't know what you're thinking of. Your own child has a problem and you just want to fob him off?
Don't you think it kills me, eh, to see what my own son's going through? I've suffered this all with you, Jimmy, and I can't stand it!
Oh, it's no good. Listen, Dad, I'm going to pack my things and that, and I'm just going to get off.
Look, you're not going anywhere. Sit down, will you? We'll get this together somehow.
But my mum's right what she said, you know. I've caused you all this trouble. Can you imagine she finds out about the money I owe? It's going to make things worse.
Yeah, but she won't find out. Because I'm going to pay it off, aren't I?
How?
I don't know how. I'm going to have to go back to one of my old jobs.
You're not going to go back into dealing again, are you? You said you'd never do that. Imagine she finds out, she'll be straight out the door. She meant what she said.
Don't think I'm not tempted, Jimmy, because I am. But I'm not that stupid. I'm keeping well clear of all that. I will get that money and I will pay it off, okay? But I'm telling you, you let me and your mother down again, and you'll be wishing you were in the Foreign Legion. Got it?
No, you'd be working direct for me. I'm the manageress. No, it's not a massive shop. Small but perfectly formed, I like to say. Bit like my fella. No, I have got a large stock, though. Yeah, and I don't just cater for meat munchers, you know. I've got a vegetarian clientele as well. So, you would have to know the ins and the outs of the alternative lifestyle. I mean, some people think that vegetarians eat chicken. I ask you, have you ever seen a chicken grow in a garden? Oh, your son's a vegetarian. That's brilliant. You'll know your munch me cannellinis then, eh? Now, tell me, what qualities do you think you'll be able to bring to my little shopping emporium?
Well, I'm certainly not afraid of hard work, no. Although at first it may seem I'm overqualified for the job, I think I really can give you my full commitment. Well, my family's quite grown up now, so I won't be needing to take time off or anything like that. Well, I suppose I'm really looking for something without too much responsibility. You want to fill the vacancy immediately? Wouldn't you like to see me first? Yeah? Yeah, I could pop down today. That's fine. If you just tell me the name of the shop. The Trading Post. Yeah. Yes, I know where it is, yeah. Okay. See you then. Thanks. Bye. No way am I going to work in that place. I'm not that desperate. Did you know about this?
No, I swear. You don't honestly think I'd set you up with Bev Dixon without telling you?
She's virtually offered me the job, said the interview's just a formality.
Oh, I'd love to see her face when she realizes she's given the job to you. Hey, why don't you give it a try?
No, be a nightmare. Bev would be my boss. I used to be Niven's top buyer. I ran my own department. I deserve better than that.
Well, you could give it a go, and once you're in the swing of it, you could, well, look for something more suitable.
Hey, wait a minute. Hasn't J.C. Bradley just won the building contract for the club? I'd be bumping into him every day.
We can't avoid him forever. Oh, come on, Belle. This job could be ideal. Would get you back out there. And, well, not to put too fine a point on it, beggars can't be choosers. Look, the money would be handy. Would help pay for a better school for Dan.
Well, all right, I'll do it. On one condition. I give it a month's trial, and if it's really awful, I can leave it whenever I want.
Julie, love. Jules, are you there?
All right, Harry, may I look at? How's it going, kid?
I'm fine, yeah. Just a light concussion. Well, look who it isn't. Saint Jimmy. I heard you'd run off and join the Sally Army.
Yeah, well, I like the uniform. And I have hours of fun playing with my little tambourine, know what I mean?
You after the motor then?
No. Actually, I've got to get my hands on some of Eddie's agents and, well, I might have something to sell.
Oh, why? Like what?
Well, it depends on what you want. I mean, what if something like that was to fall off the back of a lorry into my hands?
I thought you put all the ducking and diving behind you. Hey? Well, that's what I did anyway. How's I know you're not spoofing me?
Harry, you'll just have to take my word for it, lad. I mean, come on, I'm not going to drop an old mate in it, am I? Listen, to tell you the truth, I've got a few family problems I need to sort out. I need to make some serious cash, urgent. So, you still in the game or what?
I might be. But I only want BMs, four-wheel drives, Range Rovers, okay? Stuff that I can shift easily, and you better watch where you acquire them and all. Don't be bringing me nothing local. It's too risky. Want to be looking anywhere south of Brum, north of Carlisle.
Right. And, so, did they just disappear, like, you know, when I've delivered them?
Straight on a boat to somewhere exotic, mate. As if they'd never even existed.
Oh, sounds like you got it sewn up nicely there, Harry. So, what sort of dosh are we talking, like?
I can do 650 notes each car.
650? Is that all? For a top-drawer motor like that? Is that the best you can do?
You don't get big money in this game, Jim. And look, I'm only the middleman. It takes more than a little setup like this to get rid of serious motors like that. And it goes without saying. But if you blow it like the busies get involved. Well, me and you, we never had this conversation, okay? You'd be on your own. You know the risks. It's up to you if you decide to go ahead and come out of your retirement.
Julie, love. Jules, what's happened? Julie? Oh, my God, you haven't stopped it. Oh, my God, please tell me you haven't! Julie! Take her to the hospital. They'll sort you out.
Hi, Celine. Didn't know this was your neck of the woods.
Oh, it's not, no. What's going on out there? It's chaos.
Yeah, they're extending the club next door, making a cafe bar. So, what can I do for you?
I wondered how you got on at the school governors meeting. Did it go all right?
Bit of a nightmare, if you must know. I didn't get a chance to get a word in, and then when I did, I went and dropped myself in it.
So, what are you saying? Did you get your point across or not?
No.
So basically, you're telling me you've let us down? I've been battling for months to get multicultural education on the agenda. I thought you, of all people, would find a way to raise important points like that.
Elaine, I did my best. I mean, I did manage to make a point about bullying. Now, that's a start, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, bullying. Your pet subject, if I seem to remember rightly. What about all those promises you made at the election, A lot of parents put their trust in you.
Yeah, I know that, and I'm determined not to let them down.
You were supposed to be our voice. Someone to speak for us, so as our kids would get as good a deal as all those other kids in the school. And what I want to know is, what are you going to do about it?
You take the Branzino out and put the Triglia back in. All right, John. Thank you. I don't honestly know what you expect to find, David. Patricia knows I'll give her her fair share.
Well, in that case, you can have no objection to my examining the figures, which as a shareholding partner I'm entitled to do anyway.
Patricia knows perfectly well that I won't sell her and the children short.
Well, as a matter of fact, the accounts do appear to be pretty much in order.
Good, excellent. So maybe perhaps...
With the exception of one rather puzzling entry.
Yes, I thought there might be just one.
The past couple of weeks, the sum of £200 has been paid out under the heading of miscellaneous cash purchases. Do you know what that might be?
No, I don't. Well, Susanna handles that side of things.
Have you authorised anything that might amount to that sort of figure?
I don't think so. No, I can't say I remember anything about it.
I suggest you have a word with Susanna as soon as possible. Any idea what time she might deign to make an appearance?
No, I'm not expecting her at all today. She's gone shopping again.
Honestly. I've never met anyone in my life with the spending capacity of that woman. She ought to shop for England. I'd be very interested to know where she gets all the miscellaneous cash purchases.
We'll let you know anyway. See ya.
Well, here I am.
Well, it is a shop. We do get lots of people in here.
Can we help you, love?
Actually, it's Bev I'm here to see.
I'll be at my own fan club next. Oh, my God. I've just realised it's you, isn't it? You've come for the job. I've just twigged.
You want to work here?
I'll handle this, thank you, Ron. I am the manageress. Well, I'm looking through this list from the job centre and they've got you down as Beryl.
Bell, short for barrel.
Oh, right. I should be sure for Belladonna or something posh like that. Well, what would the likes of you want to work here for?
That's what I said.
Well, I've always enjoyed shop work, and I thought it'd make a nice change to work in a local shop instead of some big, faceless department store. You're nearby, so it's convenient. I won't have to wait in queues and queues of traffic, and, well, actually, it's something for me to do. But you will have my full commitment.
Well, we've had billions of applicants, you know, and I have to choose the right person.
Well, of course you do. You're a professional. I can understand that.
Did you see the state of the one who just went out then? Ron wanted to take her on. Roxana, she called herself. Cheeky mare sent in a photo in a tight T-shirt.
Not the right image at all for the trading post.
Exactly.
Pardon me for having an opinion, you know, but I thought she might just bring a bit of glamour to the place.
Ron, what have you got me for? I mean, how much glamour can you fit in one small shop, eh? Your choice of shop assistant should be more suited to a knocking shop than a corner shop. I mean, I'm here, busting a gut, trying to raise the profile of the shop. Beryl, the job's yours if you want it.
Well, that's great, but please call me Belle.
That's it, like, the selection process.
Well, I'm desperate, aren't I? Anyway, it'll be brilliant having you here. All your years of experience and a top job. Hey, do you know what the first thing you can do for me is? Nip the back and put the kettle on. I'm gasping.
That's right, an overdose. They don't know yet. They're pumping her stomach. Depends how much of the stuff got into her bloodstream. Look, Anne, she's a grown woman. We can't be with her 24 hours a day. I don't know why she did it. I haven't had a chance to talk to her properly yet. They wouldn't even let me stay with her. Get a taxi over. As soon as you can, eh?
That old Moby takes some looking after, doesn't he? You're never away from the place.
Well, can't keep away, can I, eh? Anyway, you know we're only coming here to see you, don't you?
Oh, yeah, that'd be right.
Trouble is, it's true. All right, Jack, I know we agreed to knock on the head, but it's not that easy, is it? Well, not for me, it isn't.
Ron, what good would it do anyone if this got out of hand, eh? I mean, don't even think about it, love. It's far too complicated.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be, does it, Jack? Just as long as we make sure nobody finds out.
Oh, and if you try keeping a secret around here, I mean, Bev and Jimmy, they don't even miss a trick, do they? Ron, what would happen if they did find out? I mean, just think about it. It'd be terrible, it'd be so weird. We've made our commitments, haven't we? And that's where we should be looking.
Yeah, I know, and I know you're right, but it's... I'm just starting... Jackie, when I don't see you, I really miss you.
Yeah, well, even if I felt the same, there's nothing we can do about it, is there?
I do tell myself to do the right thing, you know. To think about the consequences and all that, but... Well, when I do see you, all my good intentions go out the window. Jack, I don't know if I can just forget about this, you know.
You're bound to be a bit sore. They've just pumped your stomach. Had to get all that rubbish out. Your mum's on her way, darling. Okay. She won't be long. Jules, love. You're gonna have to tell me why you've done this.
I can't.
Of course you can. Hey, you've got nothing to worry about. Whatever it is, we can sort it out. What could be bad enough to make you want to do this to yourself? Please, love. Tell me what's wrong.
It's not.
Well, I might have known he'd have something to do with it. Well, what's he done to you now to make you want to do this?
I can't tell you, Dad. It'll only make things worse.
How can they get any worse? You've just tried to take your own life. And if he's got something to do with it, then I need to know about it.
I can't tell you, Dad.
Don't go getting yourself all worked up again. Just take a deep breath and tell me what's happened. If you won't tell me, I'll go round there and get it out of him myself.
Dad, no, please don't.
So, what's happened?
Found out. I found out when Nat doesn't want to be with me.
So what could be bad enough to make you want to do this to yourself?
He's been in love with someone else all along.
Yeah. And it's not that far, no woman, is it?
No. He's in love with Georgia. Sister. Georgia.
What are you saying? He's in love with his sister?
Well, the balloon's going up next on 4 for Caroline in the City, and over on ITV, they're staying alive.
Pull yourself together, lad. Listen.
Oh, what time is it?
Shh, keep it down, will you? Look, I'm getting up to Birmingham, right? If your mother asks, you know nothing.
Birmingham? What for?
I'm going to rob a car for a bloke I know.
You are?
Shh, will you look? It's going to get us a few £100 closer to paying off your debts, isn't it?
What bloke?
Never you mind. If your mother asks where I am, you haven't got a clue, right?
Well, how are you getting down there?
I'm going to rob a jalopy from town and use that, aren't I? Right, I'm off. You keep stum to your mother, do you hear?
All right.
Look, him, he's just walked right past the window again.
Excuse me? Right, that's the last time.
Leave it, Ollie. We don't want to be fighting with the neighbours again.
But he's just ignoring me. How many times have I tackled him about his trespassing? It's not a public footpath.
Well, all our problems will be over when my master plan comes into operation today.
Look, I gotta get going. I'll see you later, yeah?
I assume you won't be taking any detours on the way to uni.
What?
You won't be going to George's flat, will you?
No, Dad, I won't. Mum, good luck at Bev's. Sorry I won't be able to pop in for a pack of ciggies and some chewy like, but
I don't think we're quite ready for jokes, do you?
no, all right. Well, I'll see you later.
I don't know whether I should be taking this job.
Oh, it'll do you good. Anyway, you've already accepted it.
I know, but...
But just regard it as a stopgap till you find something better.
I suppose so. Oh, no. I won't be here when they deliver the Corkhill surprise today. Don't suppose you...
Oh, I've already had more than my share of time off recently.
Well, perhaps I should start the new job tomorrow.
Nice try, but you have to start today. But why don't you call Georgia, see if she can get away for an hour? Nat's got lectures all day.
Are you sure?
I checked. Go on, ring Georgia. She's still our daughter. Just about.
Are you sure that Nat's not going to be here this afternoon?
Yes. See you later.
Yeah.
Keep still, Matthew. Come on, Emily, we'll be late. Oh, now, don't you look smart. Say goodbye to Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye, old son. See you later. Susanna, have they changed the uniform at Brookside Comprehensive? Surely you bought him a new outfit only a few weeks ago, didn't you?
Right, come on. Don't keep your mummy waiting. See you later, yeah?
Come on, you two. Out to the car.
Hang on a minute. Matthew, come here. Let's have a good look at you. Right, come here, old son. Shoulders back, chest out. Attention.
He's not in the army.
Yes, very smart indeed. Excellent. Right, squad, dismiss. Max, did you see Matthew's blazer?
Sorry?
He's wearing a King's Elm Grammar School badge.
Oh? Susanna? Have you put him into private school without consulting me?
Well, I told you that was my intention. Must go.
Just a minute. You can't go committing us to something like that without a proper discussion first. He'll have to go back to the comp.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're already committed for a full year.
A full... But this is ridiculous. I mean, you know, we can't afford any more school fees.
See you later.
Susanna! Oh, at last!
Oh, don't forget, that phone bill needs paying.
How can I? You've reminded me umpteen times.
Well, you can do it on the way to the doctor's, can't you?
I won't be going to the doctors, my sweet.
Well, you're no good to me if you can't fulfill your obligations.
Yeah, well, maybe things would improve if you stop pressurising me into something I don't want.
Ron, I've told you the alternative, so I suggest you keep the appointment I made for you.
And I've told you there is nothing wrong with me. I don't need to see any doctor.
After the other night, you could have fooled me.
Well, I was just a bit tired, that was all.
Tired, are we? And that wouldn't have anything to do with Ed across the way, would it?
Who?
Don't know me, Ron. How come you won't go anywhere near me, but you've always got time for Jackie Corkill?
Oh, don't be stupid, Bev. She's just going through a bad patch at the moment, that's all.
And what do you think we're going through, eh? You know I'm desperate for a baby. Why don't you just go along with it?
I've told you why.
Go to the doctors, Ron, please.
Bev, no, I've told you for the last time I will not go to the doctors.
So what are you going to do today, eh? Go to Blackpool with her? Or maybe you've got OAP tickets for the multiplex.
How can I concentrate on my book with you two arguing all the time?
Is that all you ever think about, that flaming book?
All right, don't take it out on me.
All right, son, I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It's just... things are getting on top of me.
She's still on about another baby, is she?
She won't let it go, will she? She only wants me to go to a fertility clinic now, of all things.
Well, there's nothing wrong with you, is there?
No, there isn't, thank you very much. Well, maybe Bev is right. Perhaps I've reached my sell-by date.
Where's your dad?
I don't know, isn't he in bed?
No. His jacket's gone. Didn't he say anything to you about where he was going?
No, I haven't seen him.
What's going on, Jimmy?
What do you mean?
Oh, don't play the innocent with me. Your dad's up to something, isn't he?
Like what?
That's what I'm asking you. Is he back on the smack?
No way.
Is that the truth, Jimmy? Honest?
Came off ages ago, you know that.
Yes, but you brought that stuff back into the house, didn't you? If you're on it, why shouldn't he be tempted?
Look, Mum, I'm telling you straight, right? He wouldn't touch it again.
If you see him taking it, I want you to promise you'll tell me.
No
All right?
need. There's no need.
Jimmy, I said I want you to promise.
Okay. Promise. All right?
Shouldn't you be out doing the Windsors?
Yeah, I have to go now. Listen, Mum, do you think you could, lend me a few quid?
You know I can't.
Look, I know what you're thinking, right? But my dad, well, he hasn't left me any money for me dinner, has he?
That's all right. I'll make you some butties.
Yeah, but that means I can't even get a paper or a drink, can I?
Well, take your dad's paper. I've got drinks here.
Look, you've just seen me take my methadone, haven't you? All I want is a few quid, just some pocket money.
I used to give your dad pocket money, you know, when he was really bad on drugs. I know all the tricks, Jimmy. All the lies you'll tell me to get more.
I'm not lying.
I'm sorry, love. You get nothing out of me. Not while you're still on that stuff. I just wish to God I knew what your dad was up to.
Now, if you take something from stock, you must put it in the book. Stock control is very important.
Yes, I agree.
Bev!
Bev! We're closed. Can't you read?
I only want to buy it out.
Go on, let him in. I'm only doing this because you're family, you know. Going to be very firm with customers about closing times, otherwise they stay here half the night.
Right.
What do you mean half the night? You've only just opened up.
30p.
Thank you very much. So, tell me, how come you've got to close the shop just to teach someone how to use the till?
No idea about the retail trade. You just stay happy in your ignorance, eh?
I ran the shop for 3 weeks. I didn't need any training.
What he forgets to... Oh, wait, look at me son. What he forgets to mention is that he nearly made us bankrupt. You take no notice of him. Give you no time at all, you'll be running this shop single-handed. And if you're very quick at picking up the job, I might even let you go the cash and carry by yourself.
Ah, it's more my line, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you were a buyer, weren't you? But Niven's in town.
That's right.
I love that shop. Me and Ron got our full poster there.
Really?
So, what did you do before that?
I was at their branch in Brighton before we moved up to Formby.
Ah, and how long were you with that?
About 8 years.
What made you leave a lovely shop like that?
Well, I got a new boss and we didn't see eye to eye and he had his own ideas about my job.
Oh, I see. Always trying at home, was he? Couldn't keep his hands to himself.
No, not at all. We just didn't get on.
As long as you got a good reference.
You want references?
Well, from my posh neighbour who worked in the best shop in town. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me who's the best person for the job.
2.30 change, thank you.
Hey, getting the hang of it, aren't you? But, if you don't mind me saying, being your boss, it's nice if you have a little smile for the customer.
Didn't I smile?
Oh, you were fine. It's just one of my little policies, that's all.
Oh, it's you! I called earlier, but you were being trained. Is she competent to deal with me now, Bev?
There's more to running a shop than a lot of people think, you know.
Yes, about your superior knowledge, Bev. Didn't know you'd started here.
That all happened rather quickly.
I'll serve this customer.
It's okay, I can do it.
No, I'd rather you didn't serve personal friends. That's £1.10, please. Just a little policy of mine.
It must be very different to working for Nivens.
I'm sure I'll get used to it. I didn't think it was for me at first, but beats staying at home all day.
Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, and how's Georgia? She settled into the flat?
Yes, I think so.
Excuse me, Susanna, but Belle and I, we've got a lot of things to do.
Oh, no, don't let me hold you up. You must pop in for a coffee. Tell me all about it. Bye.
Bye.
Take no notice of her. No time at all. You'll be deputy manager rest of this place.
Sounds very grand.
Eh? I know you've got what it takes. No time at all. You'll be more or less running the place. And between you and me, well, Ron and I, we're trying for a baby.
Oh, really? Oh, is that why you wanted help in the shop?
Well, obviously when I'm pregnant, I want to spend more time at home, but I just want a bit of company for Josh, really.
You want a little brother for him?
I'd love a little girl, you know. I mean, I think it's best for kids to have brothers and sisters, don't you think?
I suppose so, yeah.
Well, you would say that anyway, though, wouldn't you? I mean, you're three are lovely.
Yeah.
I mean, you're Georgia. She is gorgeous. And Nat, what a babe. I tell you, in a few years, I want to be able to sit back, look at my kids, and just be as proud of them as you must be of yours.
No, Carol's got a dental appointment, so you'll have to split up the tables between the two of you. You take the left-hand side, Linda, all right?
Matt. Look at this. You say the school has a pay-as-you-go scheme, £200 a week, yes?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Well, exactly £200 a week is going out of this account as miscellaneous cash expenses. Isn't that a bit of a coincidence?
Well, you're not suggesting that she's taking money out of the restaurant to pay for school fees?
I'm afraid I am.
Well, Susanna wouldn't do a thing like that, surely.
Well, she's always crying poverty. You said you checked the bank statements and there's no corresponding amount going out of your account to hers. So where's she getting £200 a week if it isn't from our business?
Mum, it's only me. How'd the new job go?
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Mum said you had lectures all day.
Yeah, I did. They were cancelled. The tutor was ill.
How's things?
Okay. Mum and Dad are a bit more normal. Mum started a new job.
Yeah, I know. Mum working for the Clampets.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Oh, Mum asked me to take a delivery for her.
All right.
I've missed you. Have you missed me?
Look, Mum and Dad wouldn't like this. It's the delivery man.
Look, can't I just spend a bit of time with you?
It's just going to cause trouble, George.
It's just been terrible living round the corner. You're just 100 yards away, not being able to see you even.
Look, I'll sort this out. You better go.
No, look, Mum asked me to do it. You put the kettle on.
All right.
Ron,
Can I come in?
what are you doing here?
Oh, Josh has lost his little blue truck, you know, and I didn't know if Kylie had left it over here.
That's a good one, Ron.
Yeah, well, I tried ringing the petrol station, but they said that you'd phoned in sick, are you?
Ron, you shouldn't be here. I just didn't feel like going in.
Why, what's happened now?
Jimmy's done a disappearing trick. He went out early before I woke up. I can't find him anywhere. Ron, he's doing work soon.
Do you think he's messing around with drugs again?
I don't know what to think. Couldn't stand it, you know, if he got involved again.
Jackie, don't you see, love? You've got to leave him now before you get hurt all over again.
I know where to go to, Ron. You?
You know if it could be like that, that I'd have you. I'm sorry, love. I know I've been pushing you, but I just feel like we missed something in Blackpool. It would have been the most natural thing in the world if we'd have just... Well, you know what I mean, Jack. Did you feel the same?
You knew I did.
Then what's wrong with us grabbing a bit of happiness while we can?
Because whatever happens, Ron, it's not right. And you know that.
You're all right. You're all right. My ma, she didn't go in today.
Why not, mate?
She didn't feel like it.
She asked after me?
Yeah, she asked if she was back on the smack.
Oh, she believed me. Did you tell her you hadn't seen me?
Yeah, no probs. Did you get a car?
Yes, I did. Only got 600 quid for it. Mind you, a couple more like that, soon clear your debt off, eh?
Yeah. What do you think we make the rest of it, yeah?
I've been looking for you. You've only got our back windows. What happened to the front, and you've left all your gear around the back as well?
No, I've done them.
No, you haven't. There's about an inch of muck on the front windows. So you'll be round to do them in a minute then, yeah?
Flaming windows, knackered.
You're not leaving your letters round the back of the dickos. Are you on something?
No.
Look at your eyes.
Get off. I haven't taken anything.
You have?
I haven't. I need methadone.
You sure about that, Jimmy?
Yeah, ask my mum. She's seen me take it.
Don't let me catch you on that stuff. I'm plugging my guts out for you. And I don't want you messing me around. Have you got that?
Yeah, right.
And don't be mixing the heroin with the methadone. It could kill you, do you hear me?
Yeah, all right.
Jackie, we nearly got it together 3 years ago, didn't we? Come on, love, we were that far away from a weekend in Harrogate. What's the difference now?
We thought about it, Ron. It was a stupid fantasy. It didn't happen.
Look, love, I'm sorry. I hate feeling like I'm pushing you, but I can't help it. I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, all right.
Right, well, if it's not here, then I better get off.
What's not here?
He thought our Kylie had left one of Josh's little toys here. Anyway, listen, never mind that. Where have you been all day?
Just out, love.
Don't you give me that. I know when you're lying. What have you been doing, eh? Selling drugs? Taking drugs?
I
am not involved with drugs. Trying to get my own son up it, aren't I?
Where have you been?
The bookies?
Oh, no, you haven't, because I've been round there looking for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't go to that one, did I? I went to another one in town. And a few good tips. Get a better price there, you know.
Where's the money, then?
They went down.
Oh, did they? So how much have you lost, then? We can't afford for you throwing money away gambling.
Not much. I can afford it.
Jimmy, I don't believe you. You're lying. Where have you been? What have you been doing?
I've told you. I've had a few bets.
I don't believe you.
Well, it's the truth. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to get ready for work.
No, not until you tell me what you've really been doing. You've been gone for hours.
Do you want me to lose my job or something? Out of the way, Jack.
I want you to tell me the truth.
Move!
Jimmy! Jimmy!
Oi!
Sorry.
What's the line, Mum got these to stop him crossing the garden?
Well, it is the national hunt season.
Yeah, well, Dad's going to go mad when he finds out about this.
He certainly will, especially when he finds out how much Mum paid for them. Oh, no.
Well, this is all very cosy. Haven't you had a visit yet?
What do you mean?
Hello, John. What are you doing here?
Oh, I just came to see if these two perverts had been locked up yet.
What?
I don't believe you and that husband of yours. I mean, how could you do this to my family? What were you trying to do? Cure him by marrying him off to my daughter?
Well, cure him of what exactly?
Oh, please. Don't pretend you didn't know about their sordid little affair. Oh, yeah. Jules told me. But not before she tried to kill herself with a bucket full of pills. What? She could have died if I hadn't got there in time.
Oh, God, no.
She tried to kill herself because she found out what you two dirty, bloody animals have been doing. They had to pump out her stomach. And it's your fault. I could kill the lot of you.
Oh, poor Jules. I'm so terribly sorry, John.
No, you're not. You and that spineless get of a husband of yours kept all this from us. How could you do that? How could you let my daughter go to the altar when you knew what he was doing?
But we didn't. Will you tell him? We didn't know. If I'd known, I would never have let it go ahead.
Well, you can tell that to the police. They'll get the truth out of you.
You can't tell the police.
I already have. But they obviously haven't shifted their idle backsides yet.
Look, please, John, will you tell them it was a mistake? Tell them you got it wrong.
Oh, no. You've humiliated my wife and my child and me. Now, you might not care about your kids, but I fight for mine every step of the way. I'm going straight back to that police station, and I'll see the top man this time. Them freaks made my little girl try to kill herself, and they're not going to get away with it.
I want to know how you can afford the school fees at King's Elm Grammar School.
There'll be shining lights in my eyes next.
It's nearly £6,000 a year, for heaven's sake. Where did you get the money from?
I object to this. I don't see why David should be here. This is a personal matter.
David is a partner in the business, and there is £200 a week unaccounted for.
As it says, miscellaneous cash purchases.
Oh! So how did you pay for the fees, Susanna? Because it certainly didn't come out of my account.
Are you suggesting, Max?
If I think that you've been embezzling money out of the restaurant, then I'm perfectly justified in asking.
All right, I'll tell you. But I don't see why I should. My Uncle Teddy in Australia. He died in July. I've inherited a few thousand.
Oh, Uncle Teddy? Who's Uncle Teddy? I've never heard of him.
Oh, of course you have. He emigrated years ago, after the war.
Oh, how very convenient. You've inherited thousands of pounds. You didn't even think of mentioning it.
Well, at the time, Max, if you remember, you were too busy chasing after Sammy Daniels to listen to anything I had to say.
Sammy Daniels? What about Sammy Daniels?
Nothing, David. It's just a simple misunderstanding. Have you got a solicitor's letter referring to your Uncle Teddy's money?
Max, it was months and months ago. I've thrown it away. Look, I've got to go. I've got to pick the children up.
Susanna, look, you just can't...
Well, did you believe one word of any of that?
Inheritances from fictitious uncles from the other side of the world. I mean, what do you think? She's ripping us off, David.
On ITV's Soldier Soldier. Here on 4 Next, there are no creature comforts in the cruel world of animal cannibals. Why would a brother and sister eat each other? And what's to be gained when parents devour their young?
Sure, love.
Oh, hiya. Oh, it's a lot more quiet in here than on the parade with all that drilling going on.
Oh, no. Still, Teddy Sullivan said they'd be finished soon.
Oh.
So what can I do for my favourite, Joseph?
Well, actually, I was hoping I might be able to do something for you. Well, for you and me, Dad.
Like what?
Like trying to put a smile back on your face. Look, how do you feel about having a party on yours Friday night? I'll organise everything.
A party? What for?
It's my Dad's birthday, isn't it? Oh, it's not like you to forget, Mum.
No, love, no, it isn't. I've got a lot on my mind, you know.
Little Jimmy, how's he doing?
I don't know, love. I mean, he says he's fine, you know.
If you're worried about him spoiling the party, I'll have a word with him, tell him to make himself scarce. I just don't want you worrying, Mum. I want you to enjoy yourself. Right, I've made a list of stuff that I need to get, and I was going to ask a few of the neighbours. Oh, come on, Mum. It's about time you had a good laugh.
Oh, go on, then. Just don't expect me to do the lambada, will you?
Hiya.
Hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
I just popped in to get our Josh some sweets, you know. Holly, don't let Bev know, will you? She doesn't let him have them. She thinks he's happy enough sucking on one of them muesli bars.
I don't think I'm going to have to tell her you going behind her back.
You what?
Face on you, I was only messing.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Ron, I was wondering if you fancy coming round to my mum's for a party on Friday. It's my Dad's birthday.
I don't think so, love. I mean, me and your owl fella don't exactly exchange birthday presents now, do we? Oh, Michael will be up for it, though. If you can get him away from that flaming typewriter for 5 minutes. And if you can, will you get him to shave off that face fungus he calls a beard?
I think I can only work one miracle at a time. Right, I'll see you later, Mum.
See you, love.
Ta-ra, love.
can't keep coming round here.
I know, Jack, I'm sorry. And I know this sounds dead corny, but I can't help it, love. Seeing you's about the only thing I've got to look forward to these days. Honestly, our place is like a madhouse. Our Michael thinks he's Terry Waite. 1 minute Bev is all over me, going on and on about having this baby. The next, she's telling me that our Josh has nothing to do with me. And to top it all, we had a break-in yesterday, didn't we? What else have you got in store for me, mate? A plague of locusts.
You were broken into? What was taken?
The bike, our Michael's our racer. I don't know, you can't leave your house for 5 minutes without some thieving little swines in there helping themselves. There's got to be somebody local, you know. And Jackie, I hate saying this, but it's only what everybody else is thinking. Do you reckon it could be your Jimmy?
No. For once, I don't think it is. But I've got an idea who it might be.
Come on then, outside. Come on, it's not that cold. Move it. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Stay there then.
Coward. All right, just go for a bath, all right?
Yeah.
You are entitled to have a solicitor with you, Mr. Simpson.
No, it's all right. I don't need one. I mean, I haven't done anything wrong. I just hope Mr. Bradley won't get into trouble for wasting your time.
In here, please.
You see, just as I thought. No sign of any money going into her account. It's obvious, old son, she's taking you to the cleaners.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time she's tried to clean me out. She got rid of my whole wardrobe a few months ago, remember? Now she's taking money out of the restaurant.
I think she's got another bank account, one that she hasn't told you about.
Well, I have no idea.
Well, there's nothing else for it, I'm afraid. If you're going to get to the bottom of this, we're going to have to go through all Susanna's things.
Look, I'm not sure about this, David. What if she finds out?
She won't find out, and we could find out the truth.
Right, come on then.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of them. Ah, Julia.
Hiya, Dave. Oh, hiya, Max. I thought you'd been away.
No, I'm going in later.
Oh, and I thought I'd have you all to myself, Dave. Better luck next time, eh? Right, I'll make us all a cuppa, and then I'll make a start on me wig. Da-dee-da-da.
Why do you think your father-in-law would make these allegations if they're not true?
I keep telling you, he wants to get his own back because I left his daughter.
It's not the most obvious thing that comes to mind, though, is it, if you've got it in for someone? To accuse them of having an incestuous relationship with their sister.
No. But I think he's capable of making up anything about me. Or doing anything. I mean, he's even hit me.
Oh, so he threw a punch, decided you hadn't suffered enough, and then he thought to himself, what can I do next? I know, I'll say he's having sex with his sister. That'll teach him. If you wanted to get your own back on someone, would you come up with something like that?
No. I mean, it's sick.
Oh, come on, Nat. No one just invents this kind of thing. There has to be some truth in it.
I keep telling you, all right? There's no truth in it.
Where were you on the 6th of November of this year? Last Wednesday.
I went round to see Jules. Jill was at her flat.
Alone?
No, George was with me.
And what did you go there for?
I've been worried about Jules. She'd been really down, all right? We just wanted to make sure she was okay.
How was she?
She was really upset.
What about?
She's still trying to get over the fact that I left her. I mean, we were only married 3 months ago.
She wasn't upset about anything else?
No, I don't think so.
So you don't remember asking her to keep your relationship with your sister to herself?
No, I didn't say anything like that. Look, I'm not having a relationship with my sister.
So Jules made the whole thing up, did she?
Well, yeah, she must have done.
But you said before it was Mr. Bradley who made the whole thing up. Because he got it in for you. That was his motive for supposedly lying. Now you're saying it was his daughter. Why would she do that?
I don't know.
Wasn't Jules upset because she'd just found out about you and your sister? You and Georgia went round to her flat because you were frightened that she might tell somebody. Like her father.
No. All right, I keep telling you, it's not true.
All right, love.
No, I'm not.
Why? What's up?
I'll go and get changed, like.
No, you won't. This concerns the both of you. I want to know what's going on.
How do you mean, like?
Ron Dixon's just told me he had a bike stolen from his house yesterday. What did you do with it, say? Sell it to buy yourself more drugs?
I don't know what you're talking about. What do I need to buy drugs for? I've got me methadone, haven't I? Your dad seen me take it this morning, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
You're covering up for him, aren't you?
Of course I'm not.
Jimmy, tell me!
I've told you.
You two are up to something, I know you are. What were you really doing in Basingstoke, Jimmy?
You know what I was doing there? Seeing if our Billy could fix him up with some work. Well, ring him if you don't believe me.
What's the point? You probably got him covering up for you as well.
He's telling you the truth, isn't he?
Go on. Go and get yourself dressed. And if I find out you're lying to me, Jimmy, I mean it. That's it. I'm leaving. And I mean it this time.
Jackie, where are you going?
Anywhere away from here.
Listen, you've only just got home. Is this what you're looking for?
Where did you get that?
You know damn well where I got it from, you lying little git. Do you get a kick out of making a mug of me, Jimmy, eh? Do you? Do you, eh? Eh? Where'd you get the money from to pay for this, eh? Come on, tell me, where'd you get the money from? It's you, isn't it? Hey, it's you. Robbing all the stuff from round here to pay for this crap. Sorry, Dad, sorry. You don't know the meaning of the word sorry, Jimmy, because you couldn't give a toss. I have done everything I can to help you, and then you go and let me down like this. You've even got me lying to your mother to get you off the hook. I've had to rob cars to pay off your debt to the scum that gave you this stuff. I've done everything I promised your mother I'd never do again. And you know what? I hate myself for it. But I hate myself more for knowing that I did it all for nothing. Because all the time you were out on the rob to feed your habits.
I've tried to stop, Dad, you know I have.
Was that right? Well, you didn't try hard enough, did you? Because you don't want to give up. Because you can't. Well, yeah, then. If you want it. If you want it. Right. Well, you have it. There. Have it. Have it. It's all you want, isn't it, eh? I'll get one out of the cake from that, won't you, eh?
Please, Dad. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
How could you do this to me, Jimmy? You've taken away the last hope I ever had of liking myself.
Are you having a sexual relationship with your brother?
I've told you no.
Have you ever had sex with him?
No.
Are you in love with him?
He's my brother, isn't he?
Would you say you were close to each other?
Well, yes, of course, but that doesn't mean we're having sex together.
And because you're so close, naturally you do anything to protect him.
How do you mean?
You think that if you don't tell us anything, he'll be safe. But that's not fair on you, is it? I mean, why should you take the blame when it was Nat who coerced you into having sex with him?
He didn't.
I'm not saying he physically forced you. I'm saying he persuaded you.
And I'm saying to you that he didn't. Nothing like that's ever gone on between us.
Look, Georgia, I'll be honest with you. If you don't tell the truth now, you'll only be making things worse for yourself, for you and Nat. And I mean a lot worse. Do you understand? This isn't exactly a pleasant experience for me either, but a serious accusation of an illegal act has been made. Now we can sit here for hours going over the same old questions. I don't mind, it's my job. But I don't think you'd want that, would you? Must have been really hard for you, keeping this a secret, not being able to talk to anyone about it. Must have put you under a lot of strain. Wouldn't it take some of the pressure off if you could just talk to someone? Georgia, I know this must be the hardest thing you have ever had to do, but you have to tell the truth.
Dad, I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear it.
I never meant for you to go on the rob, you know.
Well, it just shows you what a dickhead I am, doesn't it, eh? Trying to help you.
Well, Dad, how are we going to get the money to pay off these fellas? If I don't pay by next week, they're going to kill me.
Listen, you. I've already got some of the money, right? But if I manage to get the best of it, you have got a hell of a lot of making up to do. And staying off the smack is just a start. I'm telling you, Jimmy, you let me down again, and that will be it. I won't want to know you. You'll be on your own. Have you got that?
All right, I won't. But look, how are we going to get the rest of the money for the fellas?
I don't know. I won't be able to do my disappearing act again, that's for sure. Your mother will be even more suspicious if we go off to Birmingham stealing cars. Looks like I'm going to have to shop local, doesn't it?
I didn't want to have to say this, but it's Jules. She's jealous of me.
Why would she be jealous of you?
Well, whenever Nat and her would have a row, he'd always come to me for advice. Not that he'd always listen. I didn't think he should have married Jules in the first place. They weren't right for each other, but we sort of got railroaded into it by her family. Anyway, I mean, I knew she didn't like him talking to me about her, about them. I just didn't realise how much it worried her.
Why would it worry her?
The thing is, Nat's never really had any other girlfriends apart from Jules. I think she liked that about him. It was like that gave her some sort of claim over him. Anyway, I mean, I couldn't understand it at first. Why should she be jealous of me? I'm Nat's sister.
But you said earlier that you and Jules shared a flat together. I mean, if she was jealous of you, why would she want you around?
Well, that's when everything fell into place, really. I mean, if I was there whenever Nat came round, he couldn't talk to me about her if they were having problems with their relationship because she was there. It was like that was the only way she felt she had any sort of control over their relationship. And it all got out of hand when he left her again. She just couldn't accept it. And then when I moved out, things got worse. And she was on tranquilizers. Nat and I were worried about her. Well, she seemed, I don't know, unstable. And then when we went to see her last week, well, that was when she came out with all this stuff about me and Nat, and that I was this other woman. I think she just made it all up because she hated the thought of Nat rejecting her. I mean, it was just... we couldn't believe it. She really thought we were having some sort of an affair. Whatever we said, she wouldn't listen. She'd already made up her mind.
Why didn't you tell us this before?
Because I was worried about her. She tried to kill herself. I thought if I said anything, it might make matters worse for her. I mean, she's obviously not well. She won't get into trouble for making all this up, will she?
At this moment, I'm not sure who's making what up. I mean, why should I believe you?
Because I've told you the truth. There's nothing else to tell.
Julia.
Wretched woman, I thought you'd never leave. What are you doing?
I'm going to try and get into this. You know, what we're looking for could be in here. I mean, why else would Susanna have it hidden away? So, all we have to do is force the lock, and we've got her.
Who's next?
So, what happens now?
We continue our investigation, and once that's concluded, we'll pass the file on to the Crown Prosecution Service for their opinion. It's possible we may have to bring you in for further questioning, but for now, you're free to go.
Come on, Max, you nearly got it. Come on. That's it, well done.
Hello. Only me. Oh. Will you help me unpack this lot?
Now?
No. Next year. Oh, come on, Max. What a hard day.
Look, I'll give you a hand, Susanna.
Thank you, David. All right.
Yeah, fine.
You're just going to sit there and watch David and I unpack? You're not even going to bother to help?
Well, you both seem to be handling it very well by yourselves.
Max, in the freezer, now.
You mean me in the freezer, or please? All right.
What's my briefcase doing down here?
No idea.
Someone's forced one of the locks.
Julia. It's Julia Brogan. You know, she is so nosy. I think we're going to have to get...
Max, do you think I'm completely stupid? You've got guilt written all over your face. Why were you trying to force open the lock on this?
I have not.
Max!
Tell her, Max. Well, I think that, well, we both, David and I, we were thinking that...
Oh, for
we were wondering...
heaven's sake. Susanna, the fact is that we know that you've been taking money out of the restaurant to pay for Matthew's school fees and for clothes for yourself. And don't try to deny it. The evidence is upstairs. You've got practically an entirely new wardrobe.
You have been going through my things. How dare you? What are you going to accuse me of next? Being responsible for the break-ins and the clothes?
Well, where did you get the money to pay for the clothes?
I told you I inherited it. And if you don't believe me, that's your problem, but don't you dare accuse me of being a thief.
What's in the case?
None of your business!
I think it would be better, David, if you looked for alternative accommodation elsewhere, preferably as soon as possible. And I think you'd be better on the sofa tonight, Max. Obviously, you won't want to spend the night in the same room as a thief, will you?
Well, what did you make of that little outburst?
I don't know, David. I really don't know. Now, I'm going to go outside and think things over and get to the bottom of this.
£5. Cheers, mate. See you now.
Hiya.
Hey, love.
Do you have many in tonight?
Not bad, considering the pub's shut, you know. Listen, do you mind if I get off?
No, of course not.
Nice one. Just, I said to meet Sinbad down the swamp for a pint, you know.
Oh, right, well, have a good time then.
Yeah, OK, love. I will. See you later.
See you later.
No. Oh, God, as if things couldn't get any worse. I mean, isn't there such a thing as security around here?
Max, you left your keys in the ignition. Look, it says over here.
Well, it should be clearer.
Phone the police.
Oh. Oh.
H. Yeah, it's Jimmy. Listen, I've got another one for you. Okay, I'll be with you as soon as I can. See you. Cheers.
ITV Last Action Hero. Here on 4, the runners are wanted and the trackers are on the hunt. 4's new action adventure show continues next with an hour of live, heart-stopping pursuit.
There's nothing I can do about it. Right, let's go and see them now. Let's sort it out.
Right, mate. You closing?
Yeah, I said I'd go to the resident meeting that runs. Besides, it won't matter if I'm not here for an hour because I've had all of 2 customers yesterday because of that racket.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
Aye, sir.
See, the driller killer's still at it, isn't he, eh? Man, the way this is going on, we're all going to end up with hearing aids.
Look, are you two still on for tonight for my dad's?
Oh, well, I don't know, Linz. I can't find a frock. Yes, we're going, yeah. Will there be any talent there for this fella?
Probably Eve.
Well, look, I can't promise you that, but I'm sure it'll be a good laugh.
Has he promised to do striptease?
Oh, sure, will, yeah.
Look, you haven't let it slip, have you, really? It's meant to be a surprise.
Hey, Uptel.
Hey, all right.
Hi, Teddy. Look, how'd you fancy coming along to me mum and dad's tonight? It's my dad's birthday.
Oh, yet sound. As long as people don't start having a go at me, though, about this lot.
Listen, Teddy, I thought this drilling was supposed to have stopped. What's going on?
Yeah, well, so did I. But they're having problems, Andy. And the foreman's just told me the lads are threatening to walk off the site.
Why?
Well, they reckon it's harder than they thought to get through the old concrete, and they won't do the overtime to finish it. I mean, it's not as if they're putting their back into it, is it? I mean, I want all this work to finish just as much as you lot. I mean, the longer it goes on, the longer I go without making any money.
Looks like we'll all have to get used to not making any money now.
Oh, great! I could do a better job myself than you lot.
Yeah, well, I've got a garden towel you can borrow.
Right, that's it. If they won't do it, I'll have to find somebody else who will.
Jackie, this is daft. You can't go on avoiding me. Look, love, I don't know how to say this, but all I want is to be with you. I can't help it.
Yeah, but we can't, can we, Ron? Because it's wrong, isn't it?
Wrong? It's wrong for 2 people to care about each other. You do still care about me.
Yeah, of course I do. I mean, if I wasn't married to Jimmy...
But he doesn't care about you, love. Not like I do. And if we could just spend some time together, then you'd know how much I cared about you.
Ron, I don't see how we can, though. I mean, I feel guilty just talking to you now.
Yeah, well, maybe it'd be easier if we could get away somewhere together. Look, I've been thinking about booking into a hotel next week. I can't promise anything fancy, Jack, but how does Southport sound?
Ron, we can't.
Jackie, life's too short, love. If we don't take this chance to be together, we could regret it for the rest of our lives.
Yes, but I don't think I can take the risk.
Jackie, if you really want to be with me, you'll find a way to come to Southport.
Oh, God, I better go.
Jackie, think about what I said.
What were you talking to Ron Dicko about out there? Look dead serious, there.
No, just about the residents' meeting, you know.
Oh.
To do with all the robberies.
Oh, Grace, what? Been having a go at me again, has he?
Why? Got something to hide, have you?
No, I haven't. You know what he's like. As far as he's concerned, I'm public enemy number 1, aren't I? Anyway, listen, got a bone to pick with you.
What about?
Where's me kisses? Always get kisses on my birthday.
Sorry, Jimmy, I forgot.
Oh, that's nice, you forgot. You haven't gone off me just because I've reached the grand old age of 45, have you?
Don't be funny.
Well, come on then, give us a kiss, give us a kiss.
Jimmy, oh.
Come on. Oh, that's it, is it?
Jimmy, don't laugh. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, come on, don't I get a proper snog on my birthday? What's up with you?
Right, it's my turn to pick a bone with you now.
Hey?
And I want the truth, Jimmy. Did you or our little Jimmy have anything to do with stealing Max Farnham's car?
Oh, Jackie, don't start all that again, will you? No, of course we didn't. Blimey, you're getting as bad as Ron Dicko, you. Thinking I'm to blame for everything that goes missing round here. Why won't you believe me?
'Cause I know you. Will you swear on my life that you had nothing to do with taking that car?
I've told you, haven't I? No. I went to the Swan for a few pints, that's all.
Swear on my life, then.
Jackie?
Swear?
All right, then, I swear. On your life, I never took that car.
Right. Well, if you're innocent, you can let everyone round here know about it, can't you? When we go to the residents' meeting.
You are? I'm not going to some poxy BRA meeting. What sort of a way is that to spend your birthday, eh?
Listen, if people think it's you that's been robbing round here, you can look them in the eye, can't you, at the meeting and tell them it's not you. If you're innocent, Jimmy, it shouldn't be too hard for you, should it?
You having a party?
Yeah, it's my dad's birthday.
Oh.
I was going to ask Nat and Georgia if they fancy coming, but I haven't seen them round lately.
They've both been quite busy recently.
Oh, well. Do you think they'd fancy it?
I think they both said they were doing something tonight, separately, of course.
Oh, right. Well, you, Mr. Simpson, are welcome to come.
Ah, well, I'm afraid your father and Ollie have had a bit of a run-in about him and your brother using the garden as a footpath. That's why I've installed the potted plants.
What are they like, eh? Well, maybe if you came to the party, it'd give Mr. Simpson and my dad a chance just to patch things up a little bit. Oh, go on, I'd really like you to come.
Well, I'll ask Ollie.
I knew Max couldn't make it, but I thought you said Susanna would be here.
Oh, did I? I must have forgotten to mention it to her, Ron. I'm sorry. Obviously, the old grey matter's not what it was.
I suppose the best off of the awful dodger, a jammy dodger.
Later.
On a diet, are we?
You're joking, aren't you? Oh, Jackie's got a cracking little figure on her.
For her age.
Right, well, no sign of Mick, so much will crack on, eh? Oh, hey up. Here's Stephen King.
All right, gang.
Oh, Michael, hello. How's the book coming on?
Well, it's only early days yet. I'm only on the first few chapters.
Is that all? Blimey, I thought you'd been near the end now. You've been banging away for ages on that typewriter.
And, this is the young avant-garde writer's look, is it?
Been trying to get him to get rid of it for ages. Got tomato soup on it the other day.
Right, first things first. Any more news on Max's carbing?
Afraid not. The police haven't been able to trace it so far.
Excuse me, everyone. I've got to get back to me writing.
All they did find was a few of Max's papers and a photograph of Thomas and Alice, which had just been thrown into a puddle by the side of the road.
Who'd do a thing like that, eh? Poor Max.
Yeah. Well, whoever did do it wants locking up. The scum.
I don't know, Sherry. Couldn't you got a bigger one?
Told you to get it sorted, didn't I?
Hey, you'd be able to dig all the way through to Australia with this.
Hey, you can tell your lads they don't have to do the overtime now. Yes.
Well, I'm all for reinstating the home watch scheme. At least that would act as a deterrent.
I'm with Bing on that one. Whoever's doing all this robbing seems to be working their way around the close. Makes you wonder who it's going to be next.
Yeah, but not everyone's had something taken, have they? I mean, you haven't been burgled, have you?
Hang on. Are you trying to say it's me that's been doing all the robbing?
Well, I'm not being funny, but it wouldn't be the first time, would it?
Beverly, this meeting has not been called so that we can start accusing people.
You're all right, Bing. I don't suppose Bev's the only one round here to think that I'm the thief, so I might as well say this to all of yous. I did not do the break-ins on the close. Do you think I'd be that soft, eh? I know all too well I'd be the first one to get the blame with my past. Yeah, well, go and search me house if you don't believe me. I don't care, because I know I'm innocent.
But we've only got your word for that, haven't we?
Bev, Jimmy didn't do it.
Well, you would stick up for him, wouldn't you?
All right, Bev. Look, don't you think you're being a bit unfair here? Listen, I took Jimmy on to the pizza parlour months ago. And in all that time, the till's never been out. No stock's gone missing, nothing. He said he wanted to make a fresh start, and that's what he's doing. So if he says he didn't do the break-ins, and he didn't, just lay off him, will you?
Cheers, boss.
Hey, you seen the size of that digger thing out there?
Yeah, I know. It's even making the walls in here shake. God, I'll be glad when they've finished. I am sick of cleaning the dust off all these. And I don't even know why I bother, because no one's going to come in and buy anything with all that lot going on. I'm fed up with it.
Oh, well, I reckon I've got just the thing to cheer you up. How's the week in the Canary Islands sound?
The Canaries? Hope it's going cheap.
Oh, listen, Sim, we could be lying on the beach soaking up the sun while everyone's back here cold and miserable. The only thing you'll miss out on is your Chrissy dinner, but I could always make one when we get back.
See, the thing is, well, I've told Mandy that I'd go down and see her and the baby at Christmas, you know.
What about our honeymoon?
Well, couldn't we go after Christmas? I mean, it wouldn't be that long after the wedding, would it?
I mean, you're going to be in Bristol on Christmas Day.
No, I'm going to go down on Boxing Day. I mean, at least we'd have Christmas Day together, wouldn't we?
Well, I thought we were going to go on honeymoon straight after the wedding. I mean, that's what's proper.
Well, I'm sorry, Val, but I've promised Mandy and Ruth now, you know.
Sinbad, you have told Mandy that we're getting married, haven't you?
Well, of course I have. Why?
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being daft, but sometimes I wonder if you wished it'd all been all right between you and her, and if you had a chance of getting it back together.
Well, this is not about me wanting to get back with Mandy. It's about me wanting to go and see me little girl.
And you are sure about us getting married, aren't you?
Of course I am. Come here.
Up at last, are we?
Yeah, sorry I slept in, Dad, but I was knackered. Where's my mum?
She's gone to work.
Oh, yeah. Here you go. Happy birthday, Dad.
Oh, right. Thanks, son. Nice one. Cheers. Listen, I've got something for you and all. I couldn't let you know before because your mother was around.
What, you've got the money?
Yeah. And don't even think of asking how I got it.
Ah, thank you, Dad.
If you don't mind, I'll keep hold of this until you've got in touch with those thugs and tell them you've got the money for them. And I meant what I said, Jimmy. After all I've done to help you, you let me down again and you are out that door. Finished. Do you understand that?
Dad, I won't let you down, OK? I promise.
Yeah. Well, go and get yourself dressed. Hello? Who? Justine? I think you've got the wrong number, love. Oh, hi, love. I thought you were at work.
Left me purse here. What's this?
What's what?
This. Where did you get it from? You've been robbing off the close, haven't you? I knew it. Don't lie to me, Jimmy. I want the truth. I meant what I said, you know. I will walk out that door and you'll never see me again. Now tell me the truth.
Mum, he didn't rob from the close. I did.
And you stole Max Farnham's car too, didn't you? Right in front of me, your own mother. Didn't you?
No, he didn't.
Don't you go covering up for him again, Jimmy. I'm sick of it.
I took Max Farnham's car. I had to. That money I gave him in France, it wasn't to clear his gambling debts. He owed a gang of thugs $3 grand for the drugs. If they don't get the rest by next week, they're gonna kill him. You mean it, Jackie? Where else was I gonna get money like that from, eh? I never wanted to do it, love. I couldn't think of what else to do. Look, if it was a choice between robbing cars and seeing my own son dead, then... Well, I had no choice, did I?
You what? You mean Max Farnham's car wasn't the only car you stole?
Love, I had to get that money. They'd kill him otherwise. Please, you've got to understand.
And you let me think all this time that you'd left it all behind you. You sat there before, didn't you? And you let Mick go on about how you'd made a clean break and how he trusted you. And all the time you were stealing to pay off his drug debts.
Jackie, I'm sorry. Love, I didn't want you to find out like this. All I was trying to do was to help him. And I knew that you wouldn't want to help him if you knew it was anything to do with drugs.
Don't you dare try and make me feel guilty about this. I've done nothing wrong, Jimmy.
You swore on my life. Well, that shows how much you cared about me, doesn't it? Oh, go on, Jimmy. If you try a bit harder, you might even manage to cry. Why don't you cry for the pair of us, eh? Because I've cried enough for you in the past. And you know what? I've got no more tears left.
Please, Jackie.
Jackie, what is it? What's happened?
I've just come to tell you can book that hotel. I'm coming away with you next week.
But I thought... What's made you change your mind?
I had it changed for me.
Jackie, you're sure about this, aren't you, love?
Yeah, I'm positive, Ron. You were right. I should be with someone who cares about me. But it's time I did something about it.
Incorrect answer. You lose.
Aren't you ready yet? All right, I'm just ironing my party frock. Hey, if that's Pamela Anderson, tell her she'll have to wait.
All right, Elaine, what are you doing here?
Can I come in for a minute?
Yeah, come through.
Thanks.
You remember Simba, don't you?
Oh, yeah, hi.
This is Elaine. Her daughter goes to our Leo school.
Yeah, hi, Elaine. Yeah, sorry I'm not decent. I'm just getting ready to go to a party, you know.
Right.
Yeah, sit down.
Thanks. I hope you don't mind me coming round here like this. I just wanted to have a chat with you about the governor's meeting next week.
Yeah, what about it?
I just wanted to be sure that you were going to raise the issues I'd asked you to discuss.
Well, yeah, I said I would, didn't I?
Yeah, I know, and I'm not being funny like, but, well, so far you haven't exactly kept your word, have you?
Hey, hang on, Elaine. I've only been a governor now for 5 minutes. You can't expect me to make changes just like that. It takes time.
Yeah, that's exactly what all the other governors have said. And I'm still waiting for these changes to happen.
Yeah? You said I'm going to be like all the other governors?
I hope you're not. I hope you do care about the kids, about the fact that black kids are still not achieving. Oh, look, I didn't deliberately come round here to give you a hard time. It's just that this is important to me. And you gave me the impression that it was to you, too.
It is. It's just that the way the school deals with minorities isn't the only issue up for discussion at these meetings.
So, Elaine, how's your twist, then?
Me what?
You know, how chubby checker.
What's he on about?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that Mick might have asked you to come round to the party. Well, I mean, you can drag her along, can't we, Anne? You going to ask her?
So bad.
Look, I better go.
Well, actually, Elaine, you're welcome to come along, you know. If you're not doing anything else, like. Look, maybe it'll give me the chance to convince you that I am interested in what you've got to say.
You sure about this?
Wouldn't ask if I wasn't.
Looks like there's some kind of party going on next door.
Correct. Jimmy Corkill's 45th. We've been invited, as it happens.
You're joking.
His daughter invited us today. Apparently it's a surprise party. She's quite a nice girl, actually.
Well, why don't we go?
Is this a wind-up?
Well, why not? Be different if nothing else.
Well, they'll all grill us, though, about the police coming around and everything.
Well, we just stick to the same stories we told Ron Dixon. We can't stay in here every night, never going out in case we bump into one of the neighbours. We've got to make an effort to mix in with other people.
Well, why do I get the feeling that we'll live to regret this?
So come on, Jack. Where's Jimmy? He hasn't gone down the ale house, has he?
You put it past him, love.
So where do you think my dad's got to, then?
I don't know. Sure he'll be back soon. Well, I see you managed to drag Mike away from his typewriter.
I'd like to think it was me that tempted him away. I think it was more to do with the free ale.
I know I could have handled myself better at that meeting last week, but it's all dead new to me, this.
Are you going to be apologising to me all night?
Ah, sorry. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Can I get you another drink?
Yeah, right, just the one. I told the babysitter I wouldn't be too late.
Oh, your husband out and all, is he?
Dunno. Might have gone out with his girlfriend.
What? Girlfriend?
Yeah. Oh, you thought that... no, I separated from my husband a year ago.
Oh, right. Have a drink.
Oh, so you finally decided to turn up for your own party then, have you?
Birthday, Jim.
Cheers.
That man a drink.
Where have you been, Doc? We've all been waiting for you.
Was all this for me, Mike?
Happy birthday. Go and grab a butty before they all go.
Cheers. Jackie?
I'm only here for our Lindsay. All this was here, right here. Still, I suppose she's just like every other daughter, isn't she? Proud of her dad. And you've given us so much to be proud of, haven't you, Jimmy?
Yes, that's right. One double room. Yes, I will. Thank you.
Who's that?
Wrong number. What's all this?
Well, I just thought I'd get started with some Crimbo shopping. And while I was there, I got a few baby clothes.
Beverly.
Hey, wait till you find out what I've got in here for you.
What have you got?
Oh, you just have to wait and see, won't you? Hiya.
Hi.
I'm really glad you could make it. Do you recognise the spread?
Oh, yes.
Hope you don't mind me saying, but I never thought I'd see you working in the trading post. I just stand Bev as your boss.
She's okay. I've had worse.
How's your Nat?
He's fine.
I didn't like to ask early, you know, in case you thought I was being dead nosy, but so was it the police have been to see him?
Yeah, it was just one of his mates at uni got into a fight, and that was a witness.
Oh, right. See you.
Yeah, there you go, birthday boy.
Cheers, Tess.
I'm gonna have to go to bed, love. I've got a banging headache.
I didn't think you were your usual self tonight. Everything's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. I just don't feel too good, love.
Oh, hope you feel better, Mum.
What are the busies doing here?
The police?
Teddy, the police want to see you, love.
What for?
I don't know.
Are you sure you want me?
Turn the music down, the busies are here. What did he want with Terry?
Say it's me.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to leave. Police want me to go right round to the parade with them. They found something.
Found something like what?
But they wouldn't say, but it sounds serious. Anyway, look, I'll see you still.
Yeah, all right.
So, do you like me sexy undies?
Yeah.
Do you want to show me how much you like them? Tiger.
I'm sorry, love. I'm really tired, you know.
Please.
Bev, I said I'm tired.
Well, maybe it's a bomb left over from the war or something.
I hope not. If that goes up, that's our shops are live. They're all gone.
Nah, it's not going to be a bomb, is it? He wouldn't let us this close. And maybe they found some money or hidden treasure or something. Oh, was that right, Long John Silver?
Yeah, it is, Terry.
What's up, Terry? You look like you've seen a ghost.
What is it, Teddy? What have they found?
It was under the concrete, a long way down.
What was?
A body. They found a body.
An evening of comedy starts next on 4 with Caroline in the City, and over on ITV, Staying Alive.
TV.
Aye, Tess, all right?
Hi, Jim.
Any news or what?
No, the pathologist's still in there. I wish they'd get a move on. We're supposed to be opening this place in a few weeks.
Terry? Excuse me, I needed to have a word. There was a chap on the close this morning looking for you. I directed him over here. Did he manage to catch up with you?
Well, I haven't seen anyone. It's probably another one of them journalists on the sniff.
Oh, hey, I wonder what's in those boxes. Come on, let's have a look. Oh, yes, let's not miss any of the gory details.
Susanna.
Jackie,
Ron, Jimmy's only there. Someone will see us.
you still on for Southport?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, give yourself a break. Come away with your number one shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Promise.
Yes, look, I'll have to go.
Hi. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was miles away. Why aren't you at work?
Yes, I should be, but we've had a phone call from the police.
And?
Well, they just want to ask us a few questions about Nat and Georgia.
But you said that they wouldn't want to talk to us. I'm not prepared for this, Ollie.
Don't worry, it'll be all right. It's probably just routine. They've had a complaint, and they have to follow it up.
Oh, what sort of things will they ask us? Will I have to lie to the police?
All we have to do is back up Nat and Georgia's story.
Well, what if they don't believe us?
They will.
Well, what if they don't?
Who'd have thought, eh?
What?
That we'd turn out to be a family of druggies and thieves.
Come on, Jackie, don't start all that, will you?
Always skins. You on the rob.
I've changed.
Try telling that to Max Farnham.
No, this time it was different. I had to get that money to stop them heavies beating up our son.
Just get Max's car back, always.
You are joking, aren't you? What do you think I am? I'm not risking my neck for some poxy car, no chance.
And I'm not staying in this house knowing you've been robbing off the neighbours.
Kip, once all this has been paid off, well, that'll be it. The end of it.
Till the next time.
No, there won't be a next time.
I'm serious, Jimmy. If you don't get Max's car back, I'll leave you.
I can't believe I'm stuck in here while all hell breaks loose outside.
Where's your little helper? Out the back, is she?
No, she got off, didn't she? Made some excuse about a hospital appointment or something, but I wish she'd hurry up. I want to get off early. Hey, wait till you see what I've got planned for you tonight.
Tonight, love, I'm sorry, I won't be there.
Why? Where you going?
Well, there's a fella down the Legion, he's got a greyhound running in Huddersfield, you know, and there's a coach load going over to support it.
A dog? Since when have you been interested in greyhounds?
Yeah, well, you know, it's only for the one night. I'll be back first thing.
What? You're staying out all night? What about my special evening, eh? I've got everything planned. I even gave Mike some money to take Lindsay and Kylie out for the night so we could be on our own for a change.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, love. Look, I'll have to go. I don't want to miss the coach. Ta-ra. Oh, hello, Bing. Sorry, mate, can't stop.
Oh, right. Oh, right. He's in a bit of a rush.
Greyhound races. He's a big fan, you know, Ron.
Oh, greyhound racing sounds exciting.
Exciting? Men, you're all the same. Your idea of excitement's watching some poor defenceless rabbit being torn to pieces by a pack of ravenous dogs.
Look, why don't you just tell me where you're going?
I will, Max, when the time is right.
Oh, yeah? When will that be?
When it suits me.
Susanna.
Max, you'll just have to trust me. You still don't think I'm capable of embezzlement, do you?
Well, it seems a lot more likely than you having inherited thousands from some rich uncle.
Oh, believe what you like.
Taxes as well, eh?
Look, if you'd got yourself a proper insurance policy, we'd have another car by now.
Susanna, just tell me, where are you going?
Max, I will tell you all when I'm good and ready. Bye.
Will you calm down, please, pal?
Look, I've told you. I don't want to lie to the police. It can only lead to more trouble. And besides, I'm not very good at it.
Look, the last thing we want is our family business being picked apart in court, so try your best and do it for us, huh?
Mr. Simpson, if you could just come with me. If you could stay there for a few minutes, Mrs. Simpson, we'll be with you as soon as we can.
What, you mean you're interviewing us separately?
That is the procedure, yeah.
Well, I think we'd both feel happier if we could be interviewed together. We are here voluntarily.
And I'm very grateful you could both take the time to come, but I really do need to speak to you both separately. I can assure you, Mr. Simpson, I'm not trying to catch you out. It is purely procedure.
I'm sorry.
Finished it.
Finish what?
My book, The Fear Within, by Michael Dixon, a true story of two innocents trapped in Thailand.
Yeah, well, it's not before time, is it, son? You've been working on it long enough.
Oh, very funny. Anyway, now I can send it off to the publishers and that.
Why don't you show it to that Ollie Simpson over the road? He's in the book business, isn't he?
Oh, that's an idea, isn't it? He knows the people to send it to. Yeah, I'll let him have a read of it, see what he thinks. So what's this? Have you been treating yourself, eh?
No. I've had this ages.
What's this? New boxes? Are you on the cop or something?
Michael, will you leave things alone, please? Haven't you got anything better to do?
All right, keep your hair on. So what does Bev think about you going away, then?
Well, come on, son. One night's hardly going away, is it?
Yeah, but she gave us the money to go out. I just hope she doesn't want it back, because I'm meeting Lindsay and Kyle in town later for a burger.
Yeah, well, she'll get over it. Better phone a cab. The coach is due in half an hour.
Mark?
In here, love.
Oh, I'm glad I've caught you.
What are you doing here? Who's got the shop?
Well, I've shut the shop. Josh is at my mum's. I don't see why we should miss our special night, so I'm coming with you.
So, Mr. Simpson, have you ever seen your son and daughter behave in a way that you would consider inappropriate?
Such as?
Kissing each other, for instance.
They're brother and sister. We're a close family.
Well, have you ever seen them being over-familiar in a way that brothers and sisters don't usually behave?
No, I haven't. Look, how long is this going to take? Our young son is waiting at home. He doesn't even know we're here.
As long as it has to, Mr. Simpson. Until we're satisfied you've answered all our questions.
Well, thanks anyway.
You're welcome. Well, not giving very much away, obviously sticking to procedure.
Good. Now, can we go, please? I want to be home for when Susanna decides to return, see what else she's bought.
Oh, good idea. I'll come with you. I need to speak to Ron before he leaves.
Hey, I can't believe this is happening to me.
Oh, you're still worried about your opening,
I mean, they won't even give me an approximate date.
I hate to tell you, old son, but it could be years.
Years? Oh, you're joking.
No, if my findings prove to be correct, this could become a very, very important archaeological excavation site. People will come from all over the country just to stand here and soak up the atmosphere.
Well, that's a pity, isn't it? I mean, I won't even be open to sell them any drinks.
Have you no sense of history, old son?
I'm more interested in the future.
Come on, David, let's go. Oh, by the way, someone was looking for you earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was looking at the Simpsons. He thought you still lived there.
Well, didn't he give his name?
You can ask him yourself.
Dad!
I appreciate this is a sensitive matter, but if you'll just bear with us, we'll soon be finished. Have you any idea why Mr. Bradley would make such an accusation?
He was very angry about the breakup of Nat and Jules' marriage, and he is very protective of his daughter.
Yes, but it's quite a step between anger and accusing your son of incest. What about your other son, Daniel? Has he seen anything?
For goodness sake, he's only 14 years old.
But if the complaint is true...
Well, it's not true, and I don't want Daniel involved in this in any way.
Mrs. Simpson, if you know something, then you have to tell us. For Daniel's sake, at least. Mrs. Simpson.
I mean, it can't be much of a greyhound if it's only running one race.
I didn't say it was only going to run one race, did I? It's its first race. That's what makes it so special.
I can't see why I can't go, that's all. Oh, who is this?
I keep telling you, it's for fellas only.
Hiya, Bing, come on in.
Hello, it was Ron. I just wanted to have a quick word. Ron, hello. Look, Beverly happened to mention to me that you were planning a night out at the races.
Oh, did she now?
Oh, I didn't know. It was supposed to be a secret.
Well, the thing is, I'd rather like to join you if that's possible.
Nice one, Bing. You can keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get into any mischief.
Sorry, Bing, but the coach is full.
Well, I could always get the train.
Yeah, well, you see, what the problem is that the hotel was full up and all. You know, we had trouble getting everybody in.
Well, he could share with you. You don't mind, do you, Bing?
Oh, good Lord, no. Be quite fun bunking in together.
Oh, hello. Wonder where she got that from, eh?
Good grief. I think Max is going to be rather interested to find out where she got that from. Look, I won't be a minute. Don't go without me.
Well, I think I better get a move on, love, you know. OK. Ta-da.
Hello, David. Busy day?
Not half as busy as you, by the looks of things. Max! Max, come out here a minute.
You could get a job as a town crier.
It seems Susanna has a little surprise for you.
Gosh! Where on earth did you get this from?
I presume you had to empty my account in order to pay for it.
Don't be so silly. In fact, it was quite a bargain.
Bargain? Susanna, you leave me totally speechless.
Really? Well, there's a first for everything, isn't there?
Hi, we're back.
What's all this?
Did you get Max's car back?
No, I told you I'm not doing it. It's insured, isn't it? Jimmy. Oh, that's what all this is about, is it? I won't do what you say, so you're just going to leave.
Don't come the master with me, Jimmy. I've heard this all before.
So it's OK for them to lock me up so long as you have a clear conscience. All right, well, go on then, leave.
So you're not getting it back?
How many more times? No, I'm not. And first thing tomorrow, I'm going to pay off those dealers, saving our Jimmy from getting the battering of his life. So where are you going to go to, then? Your Val's again, is it?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Thought I might have a night in a hotel, you know, clear me head.
Oh, a hotel? Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I'm going on the rob to get the money to save our Jimmy, and you're spending it on nights in a hotel.
And how much money have you spent, eh? On drugs and bent cars and tellies and videos. Here, Jimmy, look. Help yourself, eh? Make a change from robbing me.
Don't be like that, will you? All right, I'm sorry. I'll get Max's car back. Jackie, you can't leave.
I can't live like this anymore, Jim. I'll give you a ring.
What are you doing here? When Nat rang, he was really worried. I thought I'd keep him company.
Where is he?
He had to go to uni. What did they say?
Oh, give us a chance.
Well, is it all over now?
Not quite.
They might want to interview us again.
Well, why would they want to do that?
I don't know.
They only said they might.
Well, did they say they were going to charge us?
They wouldn't tell us anything.
Well, you didn't say anything, did you?
Georgia, your mother's already had one interrogation. She doesn't need another.
Mr. Simpson, can I have a word, please?
Well, I'm a little busy at the moment.
Well, I was just wondering if you'd have a look at this for me.
What is it?
It's about what happened to me in Bangkok.
Oh.
Well, you know, it's the first thing I've ever written. I just wondered what you'd think.
Well, I am very busy, but, well, leave it with me. I'll have a look at it as soon as I can.
Oh, cheers, nice one. See you later.
Yeah, okay, bye.
Jackie?
Gonna come in?
Yeah, sorry. I didn't think you were coming.
Neither did I. Oh, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Fancy a drink?
Oh, could Major a cup of tea?
Right, yeah, sure.
I thought I'd put the cafe bar where the tunnel is. That's if the police ever let me get on with it.
Do they, know who the body is?
Nah, not yet. I suppose they've still got loads of tests to do.
Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't really care. I just want to get a move on.
Well, you've done really well for yourself, lad. I can't believe it. You? Owning all these shops, the club.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been easy, but it'll all be worth it when it's finished.
I'm proud of you, son.
You still haven't said why you've come back after all this time.
I told you. I came to see you.
You could have looked me up years ago. So why now?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose I felt guilty. Not being there for you after Sue and Danny.
But not guilty enough to get in touch, eh?
Like I say, I'm sorry. I made a few mistakes. Can't we start again?
Might be a bit late for that.
Can we give it a try? I'm not after your money, son. I've got to be put by, you know. Please, son. Hey. Let me at least buy you a drink, hey? And, maybe we can get to know each other again.
Fancy another cuppa then?
No, you're right. I'll be swimming soon.
Ooh. I suppose it's time for bed, eh? Oh, sorry, Jack. I didn't mean us together, you know. I'll be all right on the couch.
You'll do your back in.
Here we are.
We can share. It's all right.
You sure, love? I'll be fine over there.
Don't be soft. We'll be able to move in the morning. I'll get changed.
What are you doing?
Where's my methadone?
You'll get it when it's time. Stop back in the kitchen and go and park yourself, will you?
Freezing in here.
What? You're joking, aren't you? It's like a sauna.
Look,
Jimmy, I know it's rough, but it'll get better, I promise you it will.
All right. Look, if you want to go out, you know, I don't mind. I'll be all right.
Oh, do I look soft or something, eh? You'd do a running as soon as that door was shut, you.
No, I wouldn't.
Jimmy, I've been there. I know what it's like. Why don't you want to have a lie down, have a bit of a sleep?
Because I'm not tired.
Jimmy, go to bed. Look, tomorrow all this will be over. The Evvies will have the money, I'll get Max Farnham's car back and... well, hopefully your mother will be home.
Bet she doesn't.
Oh, thank you for your vote of confidence. It's your fault she's gone. I got that money to save your skin.
Yeah, well, nobody asked you to, did they?
Don't you be getting cheeky with me, you. I put my marriage on the line for you.
Well, look, I'll go if I'm causing you so much trouble, eh?
And don't be sarky either.
I'm not. I'm just saying, give me the money, right? I'll pay them off, right? Then I'll be on my little way. End of trouble.
The money and you stay here where I can keep an eye on both of you. Got it? Now watch that telly and shut it.
I knew it was him.
That's only because I told you at the beginning.
Yeah, I'd have guessed anyway.
Oh, of course you would.
You know, Bev will only watch something if Brad Pitt's in it.
Jimmy only thinks it's a good film if everyone dies at the end.
Do you think you'll ever leave him, Jack? You know, proper like for good.
Well, I have, haven't I? Hundreds of times. Problem is, I always fall for his excuses and go right back again. What about you and Bev? Do you think you'll sort things out?
Who knows? I get knackered just looking at her these days. And now she's decided that she wants another baby.
Oh, she doesn't, does she?
At my age, I should be settling down, not changing nappies again.
Hey, you're not ready for the knacker's yard yet.
No, you know what I mean. If Bev was here now, she'd be off dragging me round the club somewhere.
Jimmy had dropped the telly.
Nah, Bev needs someone young, you know. I mean, she'd love all this. But give me a pint and a plate of sausage and chips any day.
Sausage and chips?
With lots of brown sauce.
Do you think the chippy's open?
Oh,
Next here on 4, a report on one of nature's most ruthless killers, the tiger shark. And on ITV next, Soldier Soldier.